What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with the new video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a nice, quiet weekend. So I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. Well, I tried to clean up. I didn't clean up. But you know, I still had a nice...
Clean up what?
a nice, quiet week. I tried. You know what I did? I started cleaning up yesterday. And then I started watching How to Get Away with Murder.
If y'all can see your favorite YouTuber's wrong.
I started watching How to Get Away with Murder. And I was like, I started at the part where where West had got killed. But then I was like, let me rewatch this from the beginning of the season.
Because I remember you were watching that show when it first started. I thought you were like all caught up.
I started watching there and then I stopped watching. So, like, I don't know nothing that happened in season 4. I don't know nothing that happened in season 5. I just don't know anything. So, please don't nobody spoil you a damn thing. So, I'm up to, you know, where she see that West died. And I got to get back into
well, you just spoiled it for me, so.
Yeah, he died like 2-3 years ago. This was a couple years ago.
Well, I never watched this.
Oh, yeah. But, you know,
if I wanted to, you just spoiled it.
So, I watched that. And you know what else I watched for the first time? And you would be so happy. Guess who's coming to dinner?
Which one?
The one in 1967.
With Sidney Poitier.
Yes, I watched it and I enjoyed it. It was a really good movie, but something tells me the movie was written from a good place. But I don't know if that's how they really felt, because we talking about this was back in the 60s and
if who really felt like what?
Like I don't know if like you know the movie tried to make it seem like you know we're going to accept him. You know the fathers didn't accept him. The thing, but it was
well. Not everybody.
I know every white person wasn't like that, but majority were. You know, makes me, you know. So
it was coming,
like,
but the movie I like. It was coming from both sides. Yeah. The mother who was more sympathetic, and the father who. It's kind of like All in the Family, where Edith was married to this big bigot, but she wasn't a bigot, but she knew how her husband was, and she knew how he felt. I think it was like that in a lot of cases. You just don't see it.
Yeah, you just didn't bring home no black man. You better not bring home no black man.
Yeah, you just, and then not only that, you just didn't see it out there the way you saw more bigoted stuff. You know what I mean? You had some sympathetic white people out there, but I think it came from a good place because it showed both sides. The father not really, and you know, the father really wasn't bigoted. It was just that this is not what we do.
They taught their daughter to do everything except for bring a black man.
It's kind of like black people today. It's I don't care what you do, just don't bring no gay person home or another man home, or don't bring no white girl home. I have nothing against whites and I have nothing against gays. Just don't bring them home.
Yeah, but I think in today's world you can bring home. You can bring home anybody of a race.
You sure can, but you got a lot of black mothers who don't want their sons messing with the white girl.
Or a lot of them just being gay. Period. Yeah. You know, but it was a really good movie. And Isabel Sanford character, Tilly, she got on my nerve a whole lot. Yeah. But it was all around. It was a good movie. It's on Netflix, so y'all can actually check it out.
Did you know that the main characters were in a relationship?
Yes.
Oh, I died right after.
Yeah, and they were together for a long time, and he was still married, but he was still with her.
She couldn't go to his funeral. Because they had been, it was like a known secret in Hollywood that they were messing around, but he had been married, and when he died, she couldn't go to his, you know, she won an Oscar for that movie too.
Her performance wasn't that groundbreaking for an Oscar, but I know how it was back in those times. I'm surprised Sidney Poitier didn't even get nominated for anything for that movie.
Well, you know, that movie wasn't shown in a lot of theaters in the South. I mean, back in the day. At that time, that movie was banned from a lot of movie theaters down south because of the interracial relationship.
They wouldn't influence nobody.
Right. No. So yeah, you really, if you do research on that movie, you'll see that it was not shown in a lot of movie theaters in this country because of the interracial relationship amongst the two characters.
Yeah, I also learned that the actress who played the daughter was Katharine Hepburn's niece. Yeah, I was really fascinated. Then I was like, I know all these actors there. Some of them Or
well, the two
I think
are
some are still
living.
alive. Yeah, those two are still alive.
But the mom and dad and Tilly are dead.
Yeah, they're gone.
Catherine Hepburn lived a long life, though. She lived to be 96.
Yeah, that is a long time. So yeah, we're gonna, that was my weekend. We also learned that, some deaths over the weekend. B. Smith, who I know, who used to be on TV, always cooking with her little recipes and everything. She passed away at the age of 70 due to early onset Alzheimer's. And, it's sad that she lost her life. And I remember her being on TV talking about it. I believe she was on Dr. Oz. And she was talking about, what was going on with her at that time. And, we didn't see her for a long time until her husband decided that he wanted to bring another woman into their home. As, she suffers through this disease, he feel like he needs someone, a companion or something, or someone, too. And I just felt that was so selfish, even though he claims that this is what they discussed before. So he just went along and actually did it. I've never seen a black woman who's caring for her husband, no matter what conditions he's in, her husband is in,
and then she decides to bring
another man home, or somebody she's just having sex with on the side. I've never seen it.
Right. And
you rarely hear of these type of stories where a man who's taking care of his wife goes and get another woman, and then he went out and got a, not that it really make a difference, but he went out and got a white woman. And then it's like,
we just talked about that.
Yeah, and then once she passes away, all her stuff goes to him because they never had any children.
Right. And then all that stuff's going to go to that woman.
Yeah, he married that white woman. Then they get a divorce. She's going to get half of B. Smith's fortune.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it was all.
It's horrible.
Well, yeah.
I
was getting ready to say, hopefully B. Smith had shit written out, but B. Smith at the time didn't think that her husband
would be that
or
dirty.
didn't even know that she would get Alzheimer's.
Right.
So it's like, it's,
It's horrible. I don't know who got what, but I'm assuming she didn't have any children.
Right.
And even when this story came out, you didn't hear anybody from B. Smith's family say anything.
Right.
So I'm like, wow. It's sad. But she lived a great life. A classy life. She was a classy woman.
She used to be on TV One, didn't she?
Sometimes, or she'll come on like NBC.
Because I remember her commercials used to come on.
Yeah, she would come on NBC probably like 20-something years ago.
Yep.
She was always on TV or making some type of design. Or food. And she was she'll be like a guest on someone's
Pretty
show.
chocolate woman with a nice smile.
Yeah,
that's all.
She didn't make it big, but she was
big enough for us. Yeah. Because I remember her commercials. I definitely remember her commercials. That's why I'm trying. It was on one of, like, her commercials used to come on one of them channels like a BET or TV One. I do remember that.
Yeah, that was her. Never heard a bad story about her. Even when you told a nice story about her today on her show.
It's sad.
Yeah, and we also lost Katherine Johnson, who was they did her character was in the movie Hidden Figures. Her life was in the movie Hidden Figures. She passed away at the age of 101. And something that I've seen, that everyone's been saying, that they're glad that she got her flowers before she passed on. I mean, it took a long time, over 50 years, but she got her flowers, and the other two women who the story was about. And it's a movie I watched, and I enjoyed that movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah. And so yeah, she passed away. She's been trending all day on Twitter, and then today was also the memorial for Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and the other 7 people who passed away in the helicopter crash yesterday. A month ago, almost a month ago tomorrow. I enjoyed the service. It was a beautiful 2-hour service. Beyonce opened up. She performed EXO, and she performed Halo, and she said she performed EXO because it was one of Kobe's favorite songs, and she gospeled up Halo, and I loved it. Like, You don't really put Beyonce and gospel in the same sentence, but damn it, that's what she did with Halo. She took it to church, and I loved it. I enjoyed the speeches. Everyone who spoke, they all hit their points of what they were trying to say. You know, Vanessa Bryant, I don't know what kind of strength she had, but she got through that speech. I mean, she was up there maybe 20 minutes talking. She first talked about Gianna, and then she talked about Kobe, and I just loved hearing the stories. I love how I felt bad when she was saying like, he'll never walk her down the aisle. There'll never be a daddy-daughter dance. But those moments is when she was saying it, it just lets you know that they're no longer here. These are the things that they can't do. And for others, these are the things that you can still do. And, you know, it was a reminder also that, you know, life is short. Even though we're told that all the time, sometimes it has to take a celebrated figure for us to remember that. And to, you know, keep living your life and keep going for all of your dreams that you want. I really, really enjoyed Michael Jordan's speech. Michael Jordan's speech, it was raw. And he was so honest that he was just saying like Kobe Bryant was a pain in his ass. Always like calling him and asking for a lot of things. But he called Kobe Bryant his little brother, and I mean Jordan had nothing. His face was full of tears from his, I mean, it was one of those Viola Davis's cry. He was up there when he was speaking. And then he joked about the meme. He's about to be another meme, but it was hilarious. One of the people who spoke, it was one of the last people that texted Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was texting him from the helicopter about how he can help someone with a baseball coach or something like that. And the guy was saying like normally he wouldn't respond because at that time he was in church, but he felt that he had the need he had to respond. And he said like an hour later, or no, he just said Kobe perished from that helicopter while they were, you know, texting. Diana Taurasi, who plays for the WNBA, she spoke. I believe this lady was a college basketball star. She spoke. It was about maybe 6 or 7 speeches. And Alicia Keys performed the Moonlight Sonata.
Who else performed? Beyonce, Alicia, who else?
And Christina Aguilera.
So 3 performers.
3 performances.
All women, okay.
Yeah, and I was surprised. I thought, see, it was weird because Christina Aguilera performed Ave Maria. And
I would love Beyonce to that. Remember she used to do that when she was on tour?
Right. Now, the sound, like, you can't really get mad at the sound. But the sound was kind of messed up. The feed was messing up. But I don't know if Christina Aguilera was supposed to sing again because the way they made it seem like she was going to be performing again.
For a second time?
Yeah, and Jimmy Kimmel got up there and was like, you know, thank you, and she was still at the microphone. Get off the stage! I don't know what was going on.
Neither does Christina.
Yeah. But I know she did something to her face. I will say that. Yeah. And I'm not going to diss Alicia Keys, but I'm just glad that she played the piano. You know, I'm just leave it at that. No, she did not sound loud. She just played the piano.
It was too early in the morning for her to sing. Remember at Whitney's funeral?
Yes.
Oh my God, I defended her.
So
I did defend her. Because I said, you know, she was filled with emotions. But some people, it can be too early for them.
Yeah, but it wasn't too early for Beyonce.
Well, yeah, no. I said some.
Yeah. I mean, she had a little...
Christina sounded good, didn't she?
Yeah, she sounded good. She didn't sing bad.
She did.
I just wish I...
That's why I said some people
right.
can sing early in the morning. And because you got to remember, too, some people's vocals are, you know. Beyonce's voice has gotten deep. Remember, like 15, 20 years ago, it was like I saw different clips. Like I saw different clips of her today from the thing, and I'm gonna see if because I was asleep when it was on, and I'm gonna see if I can find the whole performance. But Beyonce's voice is definitely deeper than what it was singing wise. You know, her speaking voice has always been deep, but her singing voice now is just like, wow.
and I loved it. Like she had the little choir. I don't think they were all choir. I know one of her background singers was there, but I don't know. I ain't know all them other people who she had singing with her. But it was nice. It was beautiful. The whole service, and it was only 2 hours. Okay, it wasn't like Aretha.
It wasn't long.
No. Somebody said, yeah, that's because the white people was in charge.
Yes, Staples Center said, y'all got this rented for 2 hours.
And that's exactly
an extra hour is another 20,000.
They started 30 minutes late, but when it was over about 3:30, it was over about 3:30. Okay. Jimmy Kimmel after Christina. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. That's right. Mamba this, Mamba out, Mamba mentality. Yeah. And y'all got to go home.
Everybody go home. That repass price.
Yes, bitch! I wanted to tweet that so bad, but I said no. But that repass is lit.
And Jay-Z probably threw the repass.
He probably is. And you know what? I didn't see him not one time. And something
I saw Beyonce sitting behind Vanessa the whole time.
And she consoled her.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was beautiful to see. It was so beautiful to see. And that's the first person I saw stand up was Julius. When he said when he said thank everybody, Julius got up. Beyonce got up, and baby, I don't know how they got out of there, but you know, he don't play no games.
That's why he's been around for all this year.
Yes,
he's been around for a long, long time.
He ain't going nowhere.
No, fuck off.
He can write. Never mind, but I'm sure he got an NDA. Bitch, you know how much tea you know?
He was in that elevator when they was fighting with Solange. He was in the elevator.
He know where all the bones are buried.
Yes, he does. Because you know why? Because he's buried most of them.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, listen, Vanessa Bryant, your strength is amazing. All she did was sniff and wipe the hair out her eyes. Sniff.
You know why? She's had a month to process it, and she's going to have years to grieve her husband and her daughter. But for this month, she had to, you know what I mean? And I knew that she was coming around when you started to see her actually post on social media. Because remember that, like that first week, you didn't really see nothing.
She kept posting.
Then when she started posting, and then she posted a video of their baby daughter. And then on Valentine's Day, she posted this beautiful song by Lauryn Hill with her and Kobe. It was just, like I said, you know, this is her way of healing. This is how she's healing. And so for a month now, that's what she's been doing is healing. So today, she was able to heal enough to get up on that stage. And I know for a while, I didn't think that she would even be there. Because I was thinking to myself, I don't know if she's going to show up. But she showed up and she spoke. And I saw clips of her speaking too. And she did a beautiful job eulogizing her husband and daughter. Beautiful job.
She like my boo bear or something.
Right.
I'm like, okay, all right. She better.
Because who better to eulogize them but
her? Yeah.
Her daughter and her husband, you know?
Yeah. And something I've realized, like I'm not really a basketball person like that. But with hearing the different speeches from coaches to managers to former players, basketball life, that is a big ass family.
Yeah.
And I never paid attention to that aspect of basketball. But from the drills and the coaching and the different terms that they were talking about that I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about, I was like, wow, this is truly like a family. And I love it because you know how we see stuff like when we talk about the entertainers and stuff, and we know that some stars are friends and stuff like that. I don't know why I just never looked at it that way. But I just loved seeing all these people from all walks of life.
You had legends
who were all connected through basketball.
Jordan,
right.
All these legends. Then you had Dwayne Wade and Steph Curry. I didn't see LeBron in any clip.
I didn't see him there. I didn't see him there.
You had all these different people, all these big people that came out. It was only right that they did come out. You know what I mean? Right. You talking about Kobe Bryant. I'm sure it was way more people there that we just didn't get to see.
Because I seen Rick Fox was on the side.
Right, another legend.
I seen Byron Scott there, his wife who was on Basketball Wives. I saw her.
Kris Jenner.
You seen her?
You ain't see the Kardashian family?
No. Bitch.
That's why I said I think it was way more people there than the camera hit because it was a lot of people. Hold on.
Oh, child. Yeah, I seen Magic and Cookie.
And Lamar.
Yeah, Rick Fox. He looked so sad.
Jennifer.
Yeah, J-Lo was crying her heart out. Oh, my God. When they were talking about the
CC
daughters.
and Byron. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. There was a lot of people there, I ain't know. But baby, I do want to be at that repass. I do. Because you know the drink's going to be flowing, the food's going to be good. If they got some art people in that kitchen, it's going to be good. And I love how the way they were saying the daughter's name. Because you know I will say Natalia. Is it Natalia? And Gigi and Cece. I'm like, okay, not Cece, what's that name? Capri. But they said it like with the accent. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Listen, y'all.
I can't remember what his wife is.
I would have guessed Italian, but I don't know. I don't want to, because Puerto Rican is so easy to say. I don't know. That's so easy. What's her last name? Her real last name before Bryant. Maybe I could get an idea.
I think it's Vespas.
Then that's Spanish.
It's like, I'm joking.
Vanessa Vasquez. Yeah, listen, y'all. We all have to just love our loved ones. You know, tell them we love them, because you just never know. You never know. This is how their lives were supposed to end. You know, that day, and we don't know ours, but we just gotta keep living and keep loving. And something that Jimmy Kimmel did that I haven't. I know people do it in church, but he made that's definitely in the Catholic Church. I know. Everybody go around, shake hands, say, "May peace be with you," and hug and all that. He made everybody do that, and I love that. That was basically like an icebreaker, or you know, I just
Beyonce and Julius didn't do that though.
I don't know. They didn't put the camera. Beyonce. I don't think Beyonce got back to her seat yet. She had to throw her glasses on. Because that was right after, he talked right after Beyonce sang it. I mean, he was emotional, Jimmy Kimmel. And when
he had people do that in the beginning.
Yeah, right in the beginning, yeah. So right after Beyonce sang, and you know, he tied the Catholic roots together, and that's
because Kobe was Catholic. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, he doesn't have a Catholic service. Y'all better not give him a Catholic service.
You said what?
I don't want a Catholic service.
What you said?
When I'm going.
No, you said that he didn't have one, you said?
Oh, yeah, he didn't have one.
No, it was a memorial.
Yeah, it was a memorial.
Well, see, if you write it down and have it notarized and make sure that you won't have no Catholic service.
Let me tell you.
But you have to write it, because I can't come here and then your family try to fight me. Who the fuck are you to try to dictate what... You think I'm not going, what? And then I was at, let me tell y'all where I was at last night.
Excuse me.
Last night I was at this concert.
Who's saying?
It was this, okay, so it's this gospel artist named Zach Williams. I'm sure some of you heard of him, especially if you're into gospel music. He has this, it's called Choiadelphia. And it's like this big concert that he has, I guess, every year, where all these different choirs from around the city come and they perform. So last night it was at the church that I go and visit near my house. Kevin, when I tell you it was probably about 2,000 people packed in this church, it reminded you of an old school funeral. How old school, it was at night, it was packed, it was after 10 o'clock when it was over. I mean, we was in there. All right, so here's like a little clip of one of the choirs. I mean, it was people in the hallway. It was there were about,
and you got this seat early, huh?
No, I wasn't. No, I actually got the date, but I was able to, what? That was before I got this one. Kevin, it was packed. It was so packed in there. It was packed in there. Yeah, if you write it down and I'll make sure you have I'll make sure your life is. But you have to have me written down as the person that's going to be in charge of planning your funeral.
Something I seen on Judge Judy.
And I'll make sure you have a nice suit.
I'll make sure I do it. When Judge Judy
and
did that,
get it notarized. Yeah, it has to be notarized.
This guy, he was suing this lady about the for his car. He wanted his $5,000. She only paid him $1,200. Now they done went to the blue book and everything, and he's like, "Listen, Judge, I have it written." He said, "I got it verbal, and I have it on video. And his Spanish self read that letter and then read that contract on video. And while she was sitting there, panned the camera on her, and then first he signed it.
Wait, say it again. So wait, what happened? I want to laugh. So what happened?
You fucking tried me.
Who?
You.
Why?
I want to laugh.
No, because it sounds like it's going to be a funny story.
Yes.
Go ahead. And I didn't catch the beginning of it.
That's so I'm saying this is what I'm going to do for the family. I'm going to get on video. But what he did was...
Wait, pause. But then how would they find the video?
You have it. If I decide I really want you to do it.
But you got to make sure you have it written down too, because it has to be notarized.
He had a verbal video and the contract. He signed it.
He had everything.
Signed it. But she tried to lie and say
she didn't.
Yes, that it wasn't for $5,000, that it was for $1,200. But bitch, on that video, for $5,000, and you would give me $150 every week, no interest and whatever.
And he's lucky because that state, he probably was able to do it because
Judge Judy wasn't going to until he had that fucking video. So I'll make sure that you have. You have it in writing.
All you need to make sure, and all you need to make sure your thing is saying, I don't want a Catholic mass.
There's plenty of videos.
Well, bitch, man, you go find and find it.
Not me.
Yeah, not me.
How me going?
Because the last thing I need to do is hear Nina's mouth.
No, but there's certain videos people just know that. Yeah. You can post a video, all they got to do is find, and they'll just know. Not me. Not me. We done did over 2,000 videos. I don't know. But something we did do over the weekend was a podcast, and I think I got the most hate.
Why? What happened?
Because it's only 45 minutes. And I didn't realize that it was only 45 minutes until I started editing the podcast.
So they didn't like that it was short?
Hell no.
Oh my God. Well, hello. Manny, sometimes they can't be long, people.
It was Jesus. Like, what the fuck, she said. I'm sitting at my desk and I look up and I hear your theme song. It's over.
Oh my God. Well, that's a good sign.
Yes.
But I mean, sometimes it can't be long. I mean, you don't want to force yourself to talk about, because then I feel like if we force our stuff to keep talking and talking, then that's when it becomes dry and I become tired.
But I'll make sure that no podcast will be less than an hour. Okay.
Yes.
I will make sure.
The hour at the minimum.
Yes.
Because talking for 2.5, 3 hours, that's a long time. And I feel like it becomes a little bit like a run-on sentence.
Right. There you
so you have to kind of...
I got a text message like, bitch, y'all need to redo that over.
Oh, wow.
How dare y'all? Oh, yes.
Are they paying for the podcast?
No. But if they want to pay for the podcast, because you know we got to pay to upload them on that stuff. So if y'all want to pay for the help pay, I don't give us $1, $2. You can send it to @the_Scorpion.
Was that my check you sent?
Oh, yes. And you got another one from the
well, when you send
when they pay me from the podcast.
Listen, don't jump on Kevin because it was 45 minutes. We didn't have much to talk about on Thursday. I don't even know what the fuck we talked about.
No.
What did we talk about?
I don't remember.
Listen, was I here?
We talked about the DL stuff, and we talked about Zaya Wade.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that.
But we talked at length. Wow.
Yeah, but we talked about some other stuff, but it wasn't long. I think if we wouldn't have talked about politics on that live video, then it definitely would have went over our hour.
But remember when I said to you before, I said, "Is this?" He don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Because at first I'm like, "Wait, we doing a lot of talking. Wait, is this gonna be it?"
So listen, for all those watching right now, if you have like topic suggestions that you would like to hear our take on, like, oh, what was your favorite movie, or what movie do you think we should see, and stuff like that, send it to us so we can have it on the podcast. Because you know, one question like that can lead to like an extra 30 minutes for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason. Talking about his mother can lead to an extra 15 minutes.
Yes.
For no reason.
And I forgot to talk to y'all about me cooking dinner and how my sister tried me. She really tried me, bitch. She gonna so you know, I know how to season.
That spaghetti smell like it got cheese in it.
I don't know.
It's just me.
I didn't eat it last night.
I asked Timmy said it had no cheese in it, but it just has like a cheesy smell to it.
I was so over them yesterday.
Or like a parmesan, like something, I don't know. But go ahead.
So I seasoned the chicken, and I heavily seasoned it.
Heavenly. Heavily seasoned it. Heavily. To kill somebody.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what when I watched them pour all that season, because you know I just started this like seasoning, like because I really wasn't cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister come in there. First of all, I had plans on how I wanted to make it, and she take this Goya seasoning and poured it all over the chicken and all over the pork chops. And I'm just
after you already seasoned.
No, this is before.
Before you seasoned.
So I wanted to say, bitch, if this is what you think I should do, then you need to be in this kitchen cooking.
Wait, so all right, let me make sure I got you. You were going to season it your way,
right?
But she got to it before you.
Right.
Okay.
She just come in there and open this pack and pour all over the stuff. Like if you want to do that, then you might as well cook.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to come in here
and season shit the way you want to
season nothing for me or
but
talk
don't
to me
want to
on
cook.
The side,
right?
Because that's what you do all the time. I'm good at if I'm going to say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So don't do that over top of me.
So where did the argument come in?
No, it didn't even need to argument because I left it alone.
Oh, you left it alone.
Left it alone.
Oh wow, for a change.
But yesterday I woke up and first of all, you know how because when I was watching How to Really Get Murdered, I fell asleep. So
how do you get chicken out and then fall asleep?
No, because it was early in the afternoon.
Somebody like you shouldn't be cooking.
No, I didn't cook yesterday. Oh. But what I'm saying is, because I wasn't planning on cooking. But I heard, them arguing and stuff.
What's new?
But see, in my dream, I'm like, okay, it
gets to the point that you don't know if you're awake or...
Right. So I asked Shakina, I'm like, Shakina,
are they arguing?
Were they arguing? She's like, yeah, they was arguing. Okay. But I could see them in my dream arguing. So I didn't think it was real. It was real.
Yeah.
And then I came down there, found out what it was about, right. And then I started arguing with them because I didn't. First of all, I don't like you trying to attack my brother, and then no, right. Don't try to fuck.
Was he down there arguing with them?
Yeah, oh, okay. I heard him all through my sleep, and he say the same stuff over and over. So I'm just. I can't wait.
So you had to go down there and intervene.
Yeah, and say something.
You know he's going to say the same thing.
Talking about, I'm not doing this unless... well, you know what? That's fine. You ain't got to do nothing. Because nobody tells you to come here and do a goddamn thing. Nobody asks you to come here and do nothing.
And this is you talking to your sister.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, don't do that. Don't nobody say, can you come here and cook? Nobody.
Well, she think y'all do.
No, she thinks she has to.
There's
a lot of things.
No, she thinks that she got to do it because if she don't do it, it just won't get done. That's how she looks at it.
Yeah.
Or it's not going to get done right.
Whatever. Let me tell you something. It's better when you have someone that wants to execute a plan and actually helps to execute it instead of saying something from the side.
Right.
Like if you're not going to be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution, then shut the fuck up.
But this should be there's nothing new to you.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I just can't wait until just like. Sorry for venting again. Y'all know I always got to vent, but I'm just like, I just can't wait. I can't wait.
I would vent too if I was living in a halfway house.
Yeah, you trying to. Like nobody asked you to come here. You always got to try to talk sideways. Who tells you to come here? Why do you? If you so listen. If you're so aggravated about something, why do you keep coming back to?
Where else she gonna go? Home? There's nobody there for her to talk to.
Yeah,
so she gotta come here and talk to y'all.
Yeah, don't come here with that shit.
She can't talk to nobody else at home.
Like
it's just her at home. So if she's gonna come, she needs somebody to talk to. And then her MO is, let me come in there and find out what it is I can complain about.
Yeah.
And get y'all all riled up.
She don't get me riled up. I tell her, you ain't got to come here. Get the fuck out. Why, like if it's going to make you feel this way, why do you keep going back to that?
Right.
Real talk. Like if you going to go to someone else's house and complain, you ain't got to come. You don't.
Don't do that. She love y'all.
Fuck that. Love ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, it could be frustrating. I'm glad I'm talking about it because holding this in, I'll probably get mad about it and stress about it. But that shit get on my nerves. So I would just, like, What the fuck? If y'all gonna keep arguing, why the fuck you keep being with this person? It's not fun. Oh, because I don't want to be by myself. I need somebody to argue with. You don't need to argue. That's not love.
Being with nobody that I gotta argue with.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. I just get tired of the stupid shit. Like, is you gonna help me with this? Like, there's a lot of things you can help me with, but don't nobody want to do that part. Nobody. Like, that's crazy. But it's alright, because they all gonna get it in the end. And I'll just leave it like that.
I hope you're not putting no hit out on nobody, because I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you with that.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know.
I would never.
Because the way you talking,
yes.
I'm not helping you with that.
No.
Yeah, I'm not even helping you. I'm not even come visit.
I would never. No. No, but that shit be crazy.
Yeah, they was arguing that bad. You thought you was dreaming.
Right. I was dreaming because they were in my dream arguing.
But
then when I woke up, I was like,
arguing.
let me see if they really was arguing. Because it was quiet.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so quiet. And then I was like, she can't never argue. She's like, yeah.
But when you went down, did you go downstairs? So you went downstairs?
I knocked on the same door.
And asked her what happened.
And then she wanted to listen through the background. And
then she chimed in.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
But y'all didn't start arguing when she did that, did you?
No, because I said, told Sam what I was doing. I went downstairs. And then I said what I had to say.
Mm-hmm.
But
she wasn't trying to argue when you said what you had to say.
Right.
Yeah, cause she.
No. I'm just like, you saying your thing, and I'm going to tell you, this is what it is. And I said, don't nobody tell you to come here. Don't nobody ask you to come here and cook or do anything.
You decide.
You do it.
Yeah. And then you come and leave all your stuff.
Yeah.
And then your girlfriends come looking for you, thinking that they're going to...
Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up.
I told you she's not here.
Let's see, there's some of the stuff we can talk about on the podcast.
You can't sit and wait for her because she's not here. And nobody's going to be downstairs with you. We come downstairs, all our shit will be empty.
Yeah.
The whole house will be empty.
Keep that door loud.
Keep that.
Then my sister came here. Oh my God. You know what sister I'm talking about.
Yeah. You already got two sisters.
Yeah, so she came here.
When? Yesterday?
Saturday night. She called, first of all, she called me.
She didn't come here starting nothing, did she?
Oh, I had to be referee. Oh my God.
This, you know what it is with her? She stays away so long that I think the minute she turns on this block, it just goes, you know what? I got to.
I'm just like, oh my God, now I really can't go out.
She's talking with you.
No. But she had somebody to talk to. They didn't argue.
She had something to say to her.
Yeah.
About that situation?
About that whole, that whole thing.
What is she saying about...
Sorry. But I'll tell you when the camera goes off.
Alright.
But yeah. But yeah, it was a nice little 20-minute talk. And
you know what, that probably was weighing on her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But she probably was saying the same thing I felt. Was she saying the same thing I feel? Like, why are you even allowing that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Why are you even allowing that? You shouldn't. Well, what's your whole thing?
Yeah. See, that's some of my family stuff. See, that's the podcast right there. So if y'all want to be know not everything, because I don't tell everything. But yeah, if y'all want to hear some bullshit, maybe I might talk about. No, I'm not gonna talk about that on the podcast. But you know, I had to give y'all something because we didn't give it to y'all last week. So the Housewives of Atlanta came on.
I gotta watch that tonight.
Ken versus Kenya.
Who's Ken?
It was with Mike, not Mike. What's Kenya's husband name?
Mark.
Well, Mark calls Kenya, and when he says Ken, she better shut the fuck up and go along with the process. Ken, right. Right. But that's kind of scary because.
Well, she's met her match.
Yeah, but if she shuts up and says nothing, and she goes along with everything, and everybody is okay with that, it could probably be like we don't know what he's really saying to her at home. Or how he treating her at home.
Well,
we
on
don't
the phone
know
because he's never home.
Yeah. We don't know none of that stuff, so that's kind of scary. Because everybody's cheering it on, like, oh my gosh, she's just different type of person. But why is she a different type of person? Because you never know, he might be slapping her. I'm not saying he's doing it, but I just don't cheer that on. Mm-hmm. You know, that Kenya can't be Kenya. She can't be Patty. She, like, this is who you married to.
She's very submissive with him.
Right. But he shows no submission to her.
Of course not.
And there's no love between them.
Like, that's probably why he's not with his other women.
You can't get a picture of me.
Me neither.
I don't even want.
He'd be a real dominant top. Real dominant.
He just seemed like he would be verbal. He don't give me.
I showed you my friend who I say reminds me of him, right? Well, looks like him.
Yeah, he doesn't. But you couldn't find a picture.
Well, we was just talking on.
So it's easy.
I
to
did.
find out.
Yeah, because we was just talking. Because his name popped up.
So yeah. So and all right. So before we talk about that, so Cynthia and Mike, you know, they I guess they're going to be going to counseling or whatever. But Mike has a book coming out, it looks like, and Cynthia was reading the synopsis, and she began to start questioning him. How I know you're not going to cheat on me? And it just seemed like Cynthia was starting, and this made me upset because it's like, okay, he might have been through this before, but if this is a big concern to you and all of that, you should have said that before you say yes.
Right.
Or
no, I do. Oh no, yes, you're right. Yes.
You know, y'all should have y'all could have talked all of this out. And Mike never seemed to be like a bad guy or anything. And I can't make excuses for why he cheated, but I really like what y'all have going on. And maybe he's learned from cheating and he's putting it in a book. He's writing a book about his flaws and, you know, almost going to jail. And here you come just, I'm worried about this and I'm worried about that. And it's just like, oh my God.
Because now she's getting cold feet after discovering about him cheating
with
his other women.
It's just like, it was just making me upset. It was just making me upset just watching. It's like, you picked this fight with this man. And now you're talking about we gotta learn how to fight and we need the counseling. And it was just like, why, Cynthia? Just, all you have to do is just, like, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but y'all don't have to fight. I mean, they didn't fight, but it just seemed like she was just starting. And I was getting upset. And then, what else happened? I don't even remember.
I can't find his page. I found his Snapchat, but he don't have no pictures of us because his pictures disappeared. But he posted something. Now, I can't stand when I can't find somebody's page. Because he just posted something yesterday. Now I can't find the name. It's these people. What is going on with these random follow requests? These are like spam pages. Instagram needs to get that together. Instagram needs to do what they did a few years ago when they went and deleted all the spam pages that was following you. They need to do that again. A lot of people lost a lot of followers with that.
Yeah. I see like a lot of people trying to start following me where it's only like maybe one picture.
Oh yeah,
it's a private page.
See, my page is private, so anybody who requests me like that, I don't allow it. And then if you keep requesting me, I block you. Because if you request me one time and I deny the request and then you keep requesting me, I'm going to block you. I saw your request and I denied it, so don't keep requesting me. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you only got one picture or no pictures. Who sent you and why? Because I stopped dealing with that one a long time ago, so why are you trying to see now if we're still talking? Why did...
What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about?
No, I'm joking. But wait, why did I get this?
Why did you send that?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
And that was years
ago. Bitch, that's almost 9.
Yeah. 9 years ago.
I still got it.
Yeah. Well, you know. When I put it on, you got
All right. Goodbye, Mikhail. Them old ass thongs need to be thrown out.
Thongs
to exist. They need to be thrown out.
Y'all
ever pair those?
No, hell no. Now, have I had somebody pay them for me? Yes.
Oh, is that it? You bought them?
No. Where would I buy them? I would be so embarrassed to go and buy them. No, I'm not buying that online. But I'm just saying, I would be embarrassed to like go in the store and buy that. Well, first of all, I'm not even on no website to be doing thongs.
Yeah, but I mean,
so I'm not buying that online.
You just go into a sex store with somebody and just buy them. I've had friends buy stuff. I've bought stuff. You don't just have to buy clothes. You know, it's all kinds of stuff in there.
And you just throw the thong on top of the pile of clothes when you get to the counter.
Well, whatever.
And then they take the thongs and they throw like this to stretch them out, to tag them, to scan it.
Now, you know they got video. Like, who still buys videos?
Nobody.
Let me tell you something.
So no old white men.
Maybe.
Yeah. The ones who fix up VCRs.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna stop judging those who do the OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, because they're making a lot of money.
They are, and this is the thing. Because my thing is, I'm not paying for anything I can watch for free.
Yep.
But you know, sometimes you got your favorites that you like to see. Then bitch, they ain't got no more.
Let me tell you something. This guy that I know, he started his OnlyFans. That night, he made over $1,000 in one night because he's already a nice looking, promiscuous. But once he started that OnlyFans, it was like that was people's way of like, oh my god. Then another guy. Yeah.
This lady posted her OnlyFans check.
Yeah,
this lady. Wait a minute. He's on there.
Was. They was taking his stuff and sending it out.
What? Yep. Do you got any of it? Because I just want to see. I do.
I did find something.
Yeah, I do. I want to see.
But, so you know what this is?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's from Philly. Oh, really?
Okay, you know.
But wait a minute.
Some guys are stupid and then some guys are smart. And I think guys are smart when they realize their audience.
Yeah, because
if you know what your audience So if you know what your audience is, and you know you can get a couple of dollars from that audience, then go for it.
Yeah.
Then go for it.
It's no such thing as game money.
Yeah, because it's all green when it hits that bank account. Okay. That's why when I see people say all money not good money, I just like, well,
look, open that phone back up. I want to see what you posted. Yeah, this lady posted a nice check. I mean, it was like all these months. I said, wow.
She's she definitely be feeling herself. But wait, hold on. But this was last summer. This was last summer when she was doing this. But she stopped because she got on her Instagram and was like, oh, she did this whole rant like, yeah, y'all was taking my stuff and this is when she first started. When she first started. But she was not showing off her hip.
I ain't looking at different. Oh, that's him? It's alright. Okay.
She's not really doing nothing like doing nothing. You know, I like that so much.
Right. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say. Damn.
If you know anybody who's going to have the screen record, it's going to be...
Because I would still take care of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I know you
even though I was like, okay, it's alright.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you were still
nice,
very, yeah. That's why I said, but I felt bad. I did feel bad because... Even though I'm like silly and goofy, when that happens to people, but see, this is where your stupidity comes in at, because I noticed that in the very beginning, remember that first video? You had all this out, and then I saw some towards the end where you had all this covered. But it defeated the purpose because you already got stuff out there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's defeating the purpose now. And then on top of that, with those type of videos, your tag name is on every video. So it's like... What was the purpose of you covering it up now?
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah. People knows you.
Yeah.
But she did this whole rant last year. Yeah, this is a long time. Yeah, because it was last year. It was last summer when she started, and she did this whole rant on her Insta story where she was talking about how people was hitting her up that she knew, saying that they saw her stuff online. So you know me, I went right online. And from here on out, I'm not sending nothing. I'm not doing that no more because y'all was being sneaky and this, that.
But it's not even about being sneaky. Yeah. Once you put it out there,
it's out there.
Right. It's out there. It's bought and paid for.
Right. It's bought. Here you go. These people buy it and pay it.
Yes.
So
and then I look for it on Pornhub. Okay.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Because I see a lot of stuff on Pornhub. Oh my god. Yeah. And my favorite soccer.
I saw somebody that I know.
Don't say nothing. But I'm just saying. Yeah.
It's like
But if you want to have your face out there, like, be careful then. Just be careful.
You didn't think that
Can you be on it without your face being on there?
On what, that?
Yeah.
I'm sure you could. That's your thing. People paying to see you. That's what I'm saying. You have to be smart. Yeah, you can be, because like I said, the videos that I saw of her online, I guess towards the end, you didn't see no face or nothing. And then she had like on these shirts and stuff to cover it. So I guess she had gotten to the point that she was trying. But my thing is, you should have did that in the beginning, and then these people wouldn't have been screen recording your shit. Like, because now with these iPhones, you screen record every fucking thing. So it's like, you can't be mad at these people because your stuff is online. Like you said, prime example, that shit is bought and paid for. If those people are paying to join your thing, then that means that that's theirs now. That's their content, because I paid for that. You can't dictate it now. You just have to be smart about how you gonna put it out there. And she wasn't smart. And there's nothing nobody can do. And I'm just waiting to see her in Philly.
Yeah, but that becomes that. So yeah, listen, on this Housewives, I don't know how we went from Housewives to Pornhub, but see, I told you, you asked a good question, and it can lead to anywhere. So Kenya basically wasn't inviting the girls, everybody to the event, and the husband said that he invited everybody, and they he didn't chastise her, but kind of like he was like, no, I wanted everybody to be here, and Nene showed up, and all of that mess. And I mean, I don't know, Housewives getting boring, y'all. It's just getting boring to me. I need them to pick this up. Now they're supposed to be going on this trip to Greece or whatever. I don't know when they're going to go, but they need to cut out some of these episodes and just take them there, because I'm getting bored. Like Snakegate and all that, that was cute, but now like it's like, okay, what else are y'all going to give us? Because I need some more drama.
I need a season of a reality show where every episode is fire.
Right.
Every episode. I mean, like how the beginning of this season of Power was.
Right.
Before it went on the break and it came back. Yeah. Every episode was good.
Now somebody kept asking me to watch this Love is Blind show. Now I am not interested in it. I watched the preview, and then I watched, the preview was like 5 minutes. And it came on, like it's something I watched on Netflix, and I said, no, this is not for me. And then I watched the one with Cynthia's old assistant, Carlton.
Huh?
With Carlton. You remember Carlton?
Oh, yeah.
He, why did you... I'm just asking, do you remember?
Bitch, you're trying me. You're trying me in this room.
So Carlton is actually on the show. And he is bisexual on the show. He didn't tell the lady that he was bisexual, or allegedly bisexual, and they got into it. Long story short, he goes off to talk about her hair to the side and all this, and I said,
something no, gay men.
Yeah, I said, this show ain't for me.
Ain't for me, right. Is it a reality show?
It's a reality show where people are put in pods, and you can't really see it, but everyone is attracted to me. And I think that's actually going against what the show is about, because if Love is Blind, you should have fat people, you should have ugly people, you should have people from all different walks of life and all different looks.
But then how you gonna tell somebody they're ugly?
Well, that's why Love is Blind. And if you connect with somebody,
that's not nice though.
But you talking.
I totally get what you're saying. But then it's like, how do you tell somebody you're going to be one of the unattractive contestants?
Well, you don't tell them. They're just on the show.
But I mean,
looking for love.
It's not nice.
But you haven't noticed, like, there's a certain type that may be attracted to you, but of that type you're attracted to, they're never attracted to you.
They're what? Second?
They're never attracted to you.
Yeah, they're never attracted to you.
Like, I can pinpoint some stuff, but it's like, wow.
I don't know why it's like that, though. Like, why is it like that?
I don't know. Like, let's see. I don't know. But I just can't be on the show. Like, I mean, I can't watch it. Because I'm tired of all these love shows. You got Love Island, Temptation Island, Love is Blind. That shit don't do nothing for me, okay? So me sitting there watching it, I'll probably get bored. Or I'll be like, oh, this is fake.
Right.
Because Carlton is trying to be all masculine and stuff. He got this full beard now.
Like mine?
Like you. I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
But do it look right on him? Like mine look right on me?
I don't know if it look right.
You don't know who's look right, mine? Did you just say that to me?
Yes.
Mine.
It could be cleaned up a teeny bit. No. But it look nice.
This is beautiful.
You just combed that out? Oh, you just took that picture. That's actually a nice picture.
I know. I took it. And it's me.
Shut the fuck up. Who else is going there?
I gotta see this beard because I've never seen him with a beard.
Yes,
he's always been.
Yes, the clip is on YouTube. I mean, somebody had it on Twitter. It's a Netflix account that actually tweeted before the change. It's 5 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but even when I was watching the preview, I said, nope, not for me. And somebody tweeted me, can you please? There you go. I talked about Love Island, Love is Blind, but I ain't watching that show. What else is on Netflix? I don't know. Oh, you ain't see the video of Beyonce singing?
No, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear this. I want to watch the whole thing. People keep sending me clips.
Yeah, I DVR'd it, but I don't know if you... Maybe BET, I don't know who's going to have the whole service up, but all the...
I'm sure a clip of Beyonce performing to be on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. It was really nice. It was beautiful. Everything, their whole service was beautiful. And I loved how the sections were sectioned off by roses. It was beautiful.
Here it is. Yes.
It's cool. It's coming up, thank God. I'm glad I jumped ahead of it. Yep, I jumped ahead of it because I would have been sick as a dog. Anything else happened? Anything else that needs to be discussed that I haven't seen? And somebody, I don't know what's up with Boosie. I don't want to talk about him neither, but I'm just thinking that he on the low.
Yeah. Hello?
But he ain't nobody.
He looks like a raccoon.
Right.
He's not even. Some people should be. He's one of those. Boosie is a prime example of one of those straight men who thinks that every gay man wants him. And you'd be like, wait a minute. Have you looked in the mirror? Because I'm trying to figure out why a woman wants you.
The dollars make you see different.
Only the dollars. Because you worried about a man. I'm trying to figure out why a woman wants you.
And this is something that's sad and
you
it's
look
true.
Horrible.
If women don't turn their heads, what makes you think another?
And then he's under 40 looking like that. He's 37. He looks bad. He's lived a bad life. Okay? He's only a few years older than me, and he looks like that. Whew. You look a mess.
Shout out to everybody who's in New Orleans going to be celebrating Mardi Gras tomorrow. I wish I was down there with y'all. I only experienced that whole weekend one time, but it was fun, and I can't wait to do it again.
He tried it.
He did.
Yeah, he really tried it. I can't believe he tried it.
Who would they have to pay you to do something with?
Pay who?
You.
I don't talk like that with her.
Bye!
Because some people you don't have to pay me.
No, I mean, I wouldn't pay me.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Who would they have to pay me to do something with?
Boosie. I still wouldn't. You couldn't pay me enough. To do what?
To sit there and look at him, trying to figure out how did he become this ugly? Now he should be on Love is Blind. Okay.
Right.
That's one of the ugly contestants.
Can you imagine?
I mean the hubris of him to get on camera and talk about somebody when he looks like that.
This is new life.
Who do you think you are?
Boosie, baby.
That stupid haircut, them black eyes, the black ring around your eyes like a raccoon. Your yellow eyeballs.
Oh my God.
From you getting high. Who do you think you are?
He's enjoying himself. Is Boosie, baby.
He talk about everything that shouldn't be discussed from a man like him. What are you discussing that for? I was told by somebody a long time ago, no man, not talking about straight, no man is concerned with what another man is doing.
Right.
No man. And if Boosie is that concerned about what a gay man is doing, that's because it's something.
Yeah, it's underlined.
It's an underline. Because ain't no man concerned about what another man is doing.
And keep doing it continuously.
And he continuously is doing it. And people are praising him. That's because this generation of men, they are secretly anyway. Because they love it. And then some of these stupid women, they love it too. And it's like, y'all not pick this is why I sit back and say this is why some of y'all women are so stupid, and this is why y'all men cheat on y'all with other men. Because y'all not even catching the signs of a gay man, of a DL man.
But I don't want to be in a relationship and looking for signs of being in a DL.
Well, you should, because the first sign, one of the signs to me is that. Because as a woman, I would say, well, I was concerned about that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, all right, babe, you said what you said one time, which was enough. But now you keep going like, what's going on?
Right. Let's talk about it.
You mean it? Let's talk about it. You mean tell me she's not sitting in her bed at night watching something and think a light bulb click and say, why you keep mentioning all these gay men?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I have never in all of my years heard my dad discuss gay men like that at all. Never in all my years. Never. I've never heard him discuss it with my mom. I've never heard him discuss it with friends. I just never heard him do that. You know what I mean? I've never heard any of my uncles, any of my older cousins. I've never heard that. So it's like, why are these men so obsessed with other men?
Right.
What is going on?
And if they did talk like that, they ain't doing it around me. Or say anything.
Now, don't get me wrong. There are some men who don't talk like that. There are on the DL. Yes, there are. But a man who constantly talks like that, I mean, come on, Boosie. First of all, my antennas went up when he said what he said about being in jail, about seeing them guys having sex. Like, that's a story I wouldn't have even told. Like, even though you didn't watch it, even if you didn't watch it, you didn't watch them, or you claim that you didn't watch them having sex. But I wouldn't have even, who would think to tell that story? You know how many men have been to jail and seen stuff like that, but they didn't mention that? Yeah, like, what are you talking about that for? What made you think, yeah, I'm going to talk about how I ran into these two guys having sex? Why? That's like me saying, Kevin, guess what? I just saw two dogs having sex on my way here. Why would that be a topic of discussion? Right. Because the first thing you say is, well, what the fuck? Why would you sit there looking at them? That's what you would say to me.
I do it now.
You know what I mean?
Watching the dog downstairs.
Yeah. Yes. I don't watch no dogs downstairs having sex. Are you crazy? Those dogs can't even have sex. Those type of dogs.
Yeah, Hendrix is pregnant though.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, she finally got pregnant by that dog.
Yeah,
they got him inside of her.
Artificial insemination.
Oh, yeah, because he couldn't get in her.
Nope.
Because the way
bulldogs can't.
And the way Richard was trying to help, I said, Richard, you better than me, because ain't no way I'm grabbing no dog's dick to put it in another dog's vagina. You are better than me, because I wouldn't. He put them gloves on that day and tried this. I said, Richard, are you crazy?
No, some man came here and masturbated the dog and took the semen
and put it in it.
Right.
That's disgusting. That guy probably get paid a lot of money to do that.
Yeah. Because I didn't know what he was doing. Then I said,
then you see him beating the dog's dick.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things go down in this house. A lot of things.
Yeah, that dog came here. He came here a couple times to collect the
semen. And now she's finally pregnant.
Yep.
Wow.
Took her long enough.
It sure did, because I remember they was in that lot in the summer trying to have sex.
She was trying to do it everywhere. She was.
They was getting tired though.
Yeah, I don't think bulldogs are smart. Period. They're not smart dogs.
No.
But y'all, thank y'all for watching today's new video. Hopefully we made up for that podcast on this video today.
Can you imagine? I'm just thinking about this man jerking off the dog. Come on, who pay you to do that? That is disgusting.
Well, he's getting paid for it.
Yeah, I know, but I get paid for a lot of things. But I'm not doing that.
Well, different stroke, different food.
Different strokes.
But they probably get a lot of money.
That's one thing I ain't stroking is the dog's dick.
I don't even think he just going back and forth. I think it was like a machine thing. I don't know.
Oh, like a breast pump.
He was doing something. He got it. He needed.
Like a breast pump?
My thing was, how you in my house gonna say hello? That was my thing.
Well, because he's not here for that.
No.
Listen, just like if you creeping in somebody's house, you're not saying hello if you creeping to go sleep with their son.
I say hello. I had before. I went right upstairs. That's right.
Because I'm here for that one.
Yeah. But I'm in your house, so.
This boy made this video. Yeah, that's true. This boy made this video. And he made this video of, it was a comedy skit. The girl was trying to sneak him in the house so they can have sex. And her dad was downstairs. And he said, yo, I'm not speaking to your dad. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to fuck you and leave. So she like, no, you gotta speak. So he like, fuck no. I'm speaking to him. He better not say nothing to me. So when he came in the house, he said, hey, so dad spoke. And he was like, I think he started going up the steps, and Dad was like, "Oh, what you doing?" He was like, "I'm just here to fuck your daughter, okay?" So, I said, "Yeah,
bitch, you better get out my house."
So that's how it used to be. You go upstairs, Like, what y'all going upstairs for?
What you think?
What do you think? Somebody's about to.
Oh Lord.
It's gonna be somebody's getting pregnant.
I'm not speaking.
Who said they're not speaking? He
No,
said
you
that?
said he's not speaking to you day after saying
Oh yeah, that's what he said. It was funny. When I find a video, I'm gonna post it. He said, "I'm not here for that. I just came here to fuck, and that's it. I'm not here for that." But anyway, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later this week and a podcast.
What's that?
That's longer than an hour.
That's bad. Oh wait, I gotta tell you what happened.
So, yeah.
Yeah, tell me, because I'm gonna forget.